Following a one-match respite, it was back to Big West Conference competition for the UC Riverside volleyball team on Friday evening as they looked to end a 12-match losing streak to Cal State Fullerton, but it was the visiting Titans winning the final two sets of the match and picking up the 3-2 win. The next night, however, the Highlanders came out on top, stopping a 15-match skid against Long Beach State with a 3-2 win in the team's pink game. UCR picked up its first conference victory of the 2011 season and stopped a 20-match winless streak in Big West Conference play. On Friday, Cal State Fullerton took a 1-0 lead in the match as they won the first set 25-20. In the second set, the Titans built a 13-5 lead thanks to an 11-3 run, but the Highlanders countered with a 12-2 run of their own to build a 17-15 advantage. After Fullerton tied the match at 17, the teams alternated points until an Amanda Villalpando block put UCR back up by 2, 22-20. Shelby LeDuff's kill on the next play gave the Highlanders a 3-point cushion, and shortly thereafter, Villalpando's fifth kill of the set put the nail in the coffin, 25-22. That win marked the first time UC Riverside had taken a set from the Titans since October 3, 2008, a span of 5 matches. The Highlanders maintained that momentum early in the third set, winning 6 of the first 8 points, but the Titans reeled off 8 of the next 10 to go up 10-8, forcing UCR to call a timeout. Fullerton eventually pushed that lead out to 4 at 19-15, but the Highlanders ran off 4 straight of their own, causing the Titans to call a timeout. With the score still tied at 22, a Titans attack error and a LeDuff kill brought UC Riverside to set point. 2 plays later, Bianca Endersby's 6th kill of the match put the Highlanders one set away from their first victory over the Titans since October 28, 2004. But it was Cal State Fullerton building an early lead in the fourth set, going up 4 at 7-3. UCR battled back to trail by 1 on 5 occasions, but they couldn't get over the hump as the Titans evened the match at 2 sets apiece with a 25-19 win. Fullerton opened the fifth set, winning the first 3 points, and the teams changed sides with the Titans maintaining an 8-5 edge. UC Riverside won the first 2 points after the switch, but couldn't get any closer as Cal State Fullerton escaped with a 15-9 win. On Saturday, the Beach, who are currently receiving votes in the national poll, won the first set 25-16, but the Highlanders rallied back with 25-23 and 25-16 wins in the next 2 sets. The 49ers won the fourth set 25-18 to force a fifth set, but UC Riverside won 15-13 to conclude the game. The teams traded points early in the first set as there were 7 tie scores through 9 points. With the Highlanders leading 9-8, Long Beach State scored 5 straight, taking a 13-9 lead and forcing UCR to call timeout. A Villalpando kill stopped the run and made it a 3-point game, 13-10, but that was as close as the Highlanders would get the remainder of the set as the 49ers won 25-16. LBSU led 18-14 in the second set and looked as if they were going to take a 2-0 lead in the match until the Highlanders rallied back with a 9-4 run, taking a 23-22 lead. The 49ers tied the set at 23, but a LeDuff kill gave UCR a 24-23 set point lead, and an Endersby kill put the nail in the coffin as the Highlanders took the second set 25-23 to tie the match at 1. UCR turned an 8-4 deficit early in set 3 into an 8-8 tie thanks to 2 49er errors and kills by LeDuff and Villalpando. After trading points with a set tied at 10, UC Riverside outscored Long Beach 15-6 to take a 2-1 lead in the match with a 25-16 win. With 9 tie scores through the first 13 points in the fourth set, Long Beach pulled away late, outscoring UCR 12-5 to win 25-18 and force a fifth and final set. In the last set, UCR led wire-to-wire with the Beach tying the game only twice. The Highlanders opened their biggest lead at 10-6 before the 49ers scored 3 straight to get within 1, 10-9. Tied at 11, UCR used kills by Villalpando and LeDuff to go up 13-11 and force Long Beach into calling a timeout. The teams traded points until match point with the Highlanders taking a 14-12 lead. Long Beach scored 1 to make it 14-13, but LeDuff's kill on the next play sealed the 15-13 upset win for UC Riverside. The last time the Highlanders defeated the Beach was back on September 19, 2003, a span of 15 matches. At that time, the 49ers were ranked 23rd in the country.
Last night, we definitely battled. Just the outcome didn't come out as we wanted to, obviously. And coming into tonight's match, we were pretty excited. One, because we were playing Long Beach, and two, it was our first ever Dig Pink, so we were pretty pumped up about that. And then we were just pumped up just to show them what we got. Everyone says, oh, it's just Riverside, but we're not trying to have the same tradition that we had before. And then in the fifth set, we were like, we're not going to have a repeat of last night. We didn't work this hard to lose, especially on this night. So we just stayed composed throughout the whole match and showed them what Riverside's all about.
I was pretty happy with how we played last night. I thought that we battled really hard. We played composed at times and for most of the match. And then we got into the fifth game and we had a call real early, not call, but we had a great swing by Shelby LaDuff. I think would have tied it right off the bat or given us a lead right off the bat, and she crushed it, hit it hard, and the ball hit somebody and then hit somebody else and came back over, and we ended up losing that rally, and they ran a couple points on us. And I thought that hit kind of set the tone for the fifth game. I thought we played well in the fifth game. I think if we put that ball down, I think it would have been different. We would have played with a little bit different intensity. I think it kind of hurt the confidence of the girls a little bit. And then tonight, we came in, I think the expectations when you come in, you play Long Beach, who've been ranked 24th in the country, is that we're not expected to win. And so we came out with a pretty good idea of what we wanted to try to do, how we wanted to try to play this game. And I thought that the team did a really good job of following the plan that we had laid out. That we'd all worked on, and we'd all decided was going to be the best way to try to attack Long Beach. So I thought we did a real good job from beginning to end. We stayed real consistent with what we were trying to do, and we stayed very composed.
The Highlanders now hit the road for two Big West matches at UC Davis and Pacific on October 7th and 8th.